Hello and welcome to the RESET Doctrine. Wait a minute. What's up with the purple cow? Oh, all right, more about him later on. But first, let's chat about the RESET Doctrine and some really big numbers, shall we? There are over 8 billion of us on this planet. If you gave 1 second of your time to every single human being, it would take you over 250 years to meet everyone. Because of this impossible mathematical challenge to go around the planet and individually give away 1 second of your time to every human being, I'm proposing to focus on goals that we would all benefit from, even if we never have the opportunity to meet one another. It is essential to highlight this because even if we don't have the chance to meet one another, I know you also need the same things everyone else does. The conversations we have together should reflect high-priority issues and thinking. Ultimately, suppose there is anything worth discussing for our species globally. In that case, we should bring it to the front of the classroom. Allow me to reintroduce to you the RESET Doctrine, the rule-based, energy-linked settlement, equity, and Treasury retirement doctrine. So, we know what RESET stands for, but why do 8 billion of us need it, and how does it work? We're going to attempt the largest project humanity has ever taken on. Together, we will retire national and household debt that exists today, without crashing markets, causing inflation, or breaking the financial system. At the same time, we'll redirect the excess capacity of that system toward building the energy infrastructure needed for the AI age. This plan runs once, follows strict rules, and doesn't rely on human discretion. It sounds ambitious, so how does it actually work? Here's the core logic that makes it possible. We charge $0.009 per $1 or 0.9% at the net final cash settlement. Then we distribute the money in a 33, 33, and 33-1 legacy debt payoff system. 33% domestic sovereign debt, 33% domestic household debt, and the last 33% goes toward global non-BRICS legacy debt. 16.5% towards the world's sovereign principal, and 16.5% towards household principal. 1% domestic citizen dividend, UBI always on. But in order to explain how we go from paying down all of these debts in less than 20 years, I need to explain S-curve economics to those who have never heard of S-curve economics before. Also, what happens as the debt is paid down more and more, and how we'll fund the Connected Energy Systems Fund, CESF. S-curve payments start slow, accelerate in the middle, and slow again near completion. In the RESET Doctrine, early payments are modest because debt is large and friction is high. As principal falls, the same fixed levy clears debt faster, so paydown accelerates. Near the end, payments taper as little debt remains and excess flow shifts to CESF. Paying down the legacy debt with S-curve logic is kind of like riding in a car. If payments are made too quickly, it's like going from 0 to 100 instantly, and would massively disrupt the system and be very painful for everyone in the car. Then, if the same car went from 100 to 0 instantly, that would be extremely painful as well and disrupt the system. Hence the S-curve, slow to start, speeds up, and then slows down again as the system tapers. In the most ideal scenario, most pre-2026 legacy debts from non-BRICS nations would be paid down to either their collateral floors or reach 0 in 20 years or less. But what is the CESF? The CESF stands for the Connected Energy Systems Fund. As we pay down our national, household, and all non-BRICS legacy debt, the surplus capacity transitions into a capital-only fund for power generation, transmission and interconnection, storage and grid stability, open access compute and cooling. So what does decade after decade of a full RESET Doctrine and CESF implementation mean for life on planet Earth for the 8+ billion human beings? The system then ceases to be a debt retirement mechanism and becomes a permanent automatic funding source for power generation, transmission, and open access compute infrastructure for the 8+ billion people on Earth. The completion of this process signals a transition from an era of inherited financial debt to an era of abundant, automatically funded energy and computing power. The RESET Doctrine will be remembered as the moment in all of human history when everything became uncontrollably better for the human race. We began to live happier, healthier lives and experienced an era of great abundance, with energy readily available and plenty of time left to still go fishing. Don't bogart the purple cow. Share the purple cow. Tell everyone you saw the future and it's called the RESET Doctrine.